Hey, Devin, Link with Odyssey. Appreciate you hopping on the phone with me yesterday. It was nice to get to know you a little bit more personally and enjoyed our conversation. I always get a little enjoyment talking to another guy that's kind of looking at the same stuff that I am. So I know yesterday I told you I was just going to send you a email with a screen recording of some data entry stuff that I've used with some of the other businesses I've got my agents deployed at. But after thinking about our conversation yesterday, um, I know you guys have some pretty unique and specific requirements for how you want the data ingestion and entry to go right. So, for example, one of the things we talked about yesterday is how you didn't want to have these sorts of rental documents or applications coming across a email server, right? They could have confidential, personal information on them. So the idea that I've got for you guys, and I'll help you all set this up, but we would have a dedicated, we can encrypt it, password secure it, whatever you guys want to do. This will live in your world, in your ecosystem. And if we decide to work together, I would customize and kind of repurpose this to whatever your requirements or preferences are. So, for example, you're looking at a command terminal right now. So I'm going to type in a code here. So I can set this up for you guys to where it either we put it on your a computer, a laptop, a server for your company, turn it on one time, let it run forever. I can configure this to where it only operates during business hours. Really up to you guys, but I understand there could be a high volume, and of course, if you guys continue to operate, let's say over a 5 year period, today's volumes are probably going to be less than tomorrow's, right? Because we're all in business to grow. So this is totally scalable, and I'm just going to run a quick demonstration of it. I only made two mock documents. I didn't want to spend sitting here hours going, letting you see it burn through 100 of them, but I'll just run the script and then just kind of let you see in real time what's going to be happening here. So we'll go ahead and hit enter. I'm totally hands free. So it looked in the file path. My Odyssey agent sees, oh, hey, here's a document, has been processed. Let me pull it up. Let me review it, extract it. And you can see in the background, it's happening in real time. Now, I've got this going to a spreadsheet, right? But we can really have this go anywhere you want it to go. Pretty quickly, it's processed everything, and you can see it in real time. It's actually moving the document out of the queue folder, and it's going to put it into, I would think, some sort of repository where you guys could maintain these records as long as you want. Now, I know you guys have a proprietary system where you put all of your customer records, and you may do some accounting and stuff out of it. I'm not 100% sure of everything that you do with it, but either way, Davin, you mentioned you guys have an API. I could just use that and have this dump into whatever system. So I could definitely work with you guys on that. But let me just show you real quick so you can have a quick look. Now, I did this specifically, Davin, because when we were talking on the phone yesterday, you said, hey, we have, some days it's up to 250 applications that are coming across, right? we hope that they're all nice, neat, and pretty, and they're PDF filled documents, and they're all digital and nice and neat. But the reality of business and working in the world, it just ain't always like that, is it? So, you mentioned that a lot of them are going to be handwritten, and it's pretty, it's not exactly easy to scan a handwritten document and then have it actually transcribe poor handwriting, right? So yesterday I told you, hey, when I write, it's like an 80-year-old doctor that's had a stroke. Okay, I hope you can see here. I really wasn't lying, but I just kind of mocked up my own just generic rental application. But you can see here, I mean, I've got scribbles. I've got my email address kind of bleeding off the edge of the form. Uh, right here, Southern Land Company. I mean, at a glance, could be Canopy, Colleyville, the Y, I intentionally made it kind of weird. It could be a G, who knows? But something to drill into. I mean, look at the naming convention here, right? Like somebody put down James McGillicuddy for a reference, but with my agent and some of the logic and coding that I've just personally designed for myself and for other people out there, uh, it's gonna transcribe that perfectly for you every time. And when we were talking yesterday, I kind of told you, hey, I look at this as a build out one time for a data entry employee, and I think what would be best, if we decide to work together. I've got some other stuff that I could show you because I told you, hey, can I take something off of an image, off of a scanned document, and sorry, my allergy is bad in Texas, but can I work with just an image? Yeah, but I've got the ability to do desktop automation too as well, right? And that could be done in a lot of ways, but I kind of like an NDA between us before I show you some of the other stuff I got. It's pretty groundbreaking for sure. But um, in any case, I hope this demonstrates to you just on a quick personal with your use case that hey, data entry with me, no matter what it is or where you want it to go, we can make this work. So appreciate your time. Get this over to you as quick as I can.